everybody, and welcome back to Mutti Plays Pokemon Crystal version. Today we are going to explore the Ruins of Alph, deliver that little birdie Pokemon with the mail, and then enter a new city. Now, as you can see on the wall there is an orange spot with black markings in it. And if you couldn't read, now that read escape, and this thing was added in the Crystal version and the remakes. Basically, if you solve the puzzle for those orange blocks, you unlock a special room that I am currently unable to explore because I used up all my escape ropes. But to solve that puzzle, you have to use an escape rope in front of the orange spot, specifically the right side, and then you'll unlock a special room, which we'll get to see later, don't worry. And here is the puzzle that's been here since this generation first came out. Basically, you're supposed to assemble the pieces together to solve the puzzle. And in the remakes, they spiced this puzzle up a little bit to by making it so that you had to rotate some of the pieces. And we completed the puzzle to get a Kabuto, a fossil Pokemon that I'm not sure when we're gonna see. If we're gonna see it at all. Possibly sometime in the... Oh! New Pokemon! An unknown in the shape of a D. It is a pure psychic type, so it is weak to dark, ghost, and bug attacks. Now, it's not much terribly special about Unknown, other than the fact that they come in all shapes of the letters. The shapes of the letters of the alphabet. If you catch all of them, you get a special thing, and I forget what it was. But, now, something special about this place other than the unknown is if you turn on the radio and tune it to the right channel, which give me a bit, I seem to have forgotten what channel it's supposed to be on. Not there. And there it is. Creepy, isn't it? Now, something to note about the unknown if you're going to try to collect every single letter of the alphabet. You can't catch them at first, you have to start solving those puzzles. And there's 4 puzzles in the Ruins of Alph total, so if you want to catch all of the unknown shapes, you're going to need to solve all 4 puzzles, but we currently cannot solve those puzzles because we need to be able to surf. And we currently do not have that technology. And here we shall deliver the Pokemon with the mail. Dark Cave leads to another road. That's quite interesting. Now, I'm not going to explore it just yet, and, ooh, Ooh, he gives us a TM in return. 50. What is that? Nightmare. Ah, that's good. Basically, if you put a Pokemon to sleep and then you use Nightmare on it, your opponent will steadily lose HP each and every turn from being hurt by the Nightmare. And now we return to where we're supposed to go. Dismounting from the bike because we are no longer in familiar territory. And over here are a few trees with apricorns in them. A black apricorn, if you turn that into Kurt, you will get a heavy ball, which works better on Pokemon that weigh more. A blue apricorn you can turn in for more lure balls, which I think I've said it works better on Pokemon that you caught on a fishing rod. And red apricorns, I believe those become level balls, which work better on weaker Pokemon, I think. Weaker leveled. And here we have another new Pokemon. It is a Noctowl. It evolves from Hoot Hoot at level 20. And its typing does not change, so its weaknesses stay the same. Now, something interesting about the differences between this version and the remakes. I forget what the trainers are called in the remakes, but in the remakes, instead of these twins with the Jigglypuff and the Clefairy, you get a couple of beauties that have a Wigglytuff and a Clefable each. What are those two Pokemon? I'll go over them if we run into them. But for now, they are not important. And they end up challenging you to a double battle because of how they're located. So I'm wondering if those beauties were these cute little twins that grew up, because the remakes of Pokemon games do tend to sort of give suggestions of time passing between the original version and the remade version. Like, I believe in the Fire Red and Leaf Green games, there's a Slowbro trainer in Celadon. Or was it a Slowbro? I don't know, but it gives nudging hints that the Pokemon has that they've been through the years, couple years, that it has passed between the originals and the remakes. And now we are done with those twins. And now we shall head north to face this psychic trainer. And he mentions that he wants to make you see the horrors of when your Pokemon is put to sleep, so you can't do anything about it. But so it might brace you a little bit for the next gym, because they do kind of employ sleep things like that, especially the gym leader. girl, Maylene. Aw, she didn't level up. That would have been so awesome. And now let's head north into the next city, Ecruteak. Enter the Pokemon Center and... who is this guy? Ah, this is Bill, the inventor of the Pokemon PC storage system. In this version of the game, he announces that he finished working on the time capsule, which back in the day was used to trade between generations 1 and 2. But, now in, the remakes, there's no such thing as a time capsule because, there is instead Pal Park, a thing that takes advantage of older DS's having a slot for Game Boy Advance games, so you could plug the Fire Red Leaf Green remakes into the GBA slot while having Heart Gold and Soul Silver in the DS slot, and then you go to the Pal Park and you catch the Pokemon that were from the old game, and it basically took the Pokemon from the game and transferred the data of that Pokemon onto your DS. So, you could have the Pokemon on your new game, but you could never put it back. But since we aren't going to encounter the Pal Park in this playthrough, it's likely we're not gonna even try it. And here, we fight a Kimono girl, who sends out a Flareon, the evolved form of Eevee, which evolves from an Eevee by using a Firestone. Now, as a pure fire type, it is weak to water, ground, and rocket attacks. Now, a bit of a note about this building. In the remakes, you don't have to fight the Kimono girls yet. Instead, you have to fight a rocket goon that's just screwing around, apparently thinking he can dance better than the Kimono girls. The hell is he smoking? And yay! Maylene leveled up! Woohoo! And, nice amount of money. And
Hi, TK Mutti, how are you? I found a useful item shopping, so I bought it with your money. Sorry, it's in your PC. You'll like it.
Okay, Mom. And now, after a bit of switching around, we go and fight this next Kimono girl. Kimono girl Sayo. And she sends out an Espeon, an evolution introduced in this generation. It evolves from Eevee with love during the daytime, or with trust during the daytime, as I've been saying. And as a pure psychic type, it is weak to dark, ghost, and bug attacks. Now, this Pokemon is built for special attack, so it's probably going to dish out a lot of damage, especially considering the level it's at, which is an actual challenging level at this point, at least compared to what else they've been giving us. Though it is specially orientated, so its physical defenses should be a bit lower. And with that, to the next Kimono Girl. One thing I kind of wish is that in this version they'd have been able to color the Kimono Girls differently, in their trainer sprites at least. And now Kimono Girl Zuki sends out Umbreon, the dark evolution of Eevee, which it evolves into through Trust at Night. As a pure dark type, it is weak to fighting and bug attacks. But do keep in mind that Umbreon is designed to be a wall. What does that mean? Basically, it's designed to be able to take a lot of hits before it goes down, so this battle might take a while simply because of that. And but yay, Sparkplug was able to take it down and without dying. Yay! And now that we're done with that, on to the next Kimono Girl. Kimono Girl Kuni, who sends out a Vaporeon, my favorite of the evolutions. It evolves from Eevee with a Water Stone. So, being a water type, it is weak to grass and electric attacks. Don't know what stats it's supposed to be focused on, but bit of a note for when you fight the Kimono Girls in the remakes, it's a lot later in the story, so their levels are going to be a lot higher. I believe it was 40, 45, each of them. And you'll have to fight them all in a row. Not talking to them one at a time, like I am right here. So, if you're fighting these girls in the remakes, equip yourself properly. And... come on, little foot! Come on! Yay! Vaporeon is done. And now that we are done with Kuni, so on to the final Kimono Girl. Kimono Girl Miki. And she has a Jolteon, which evolves from Eevee with a Thunderstone, and being a pure electric type, it is weak to ground attacks. This thing is certainly a speedy little bugger. It's one of the fastest Pokemon, I believe. Now because this is Generation 2, these were the 5 Pokemon the Kimono Girls have are the only evolutions that are available to Eevee. But in Gen 4 they were given 2 more evolutions, Leafeon and Glaceon, grass and ice type respectively, and as I've said in earlier parts, Eevee is getting a new evolution for Gen 6, Sylveon, which I'm guessing is a flying type because of its name. I do hope I'm right though. That would give me a slight satisfaction. And now that we have defeated the Kimono Girls, we can talk to this guy, and he will give us a brand new HM, the HM for Surf, which is like my favorite HM ever. It always makes sense and it's the most practical in battle of all the HMs. Now, I am running out of footage, so I'm going to have to sign off. So, see you guys next time!